Welcome to the Points Diva channel. I'm Crystal, aka the Points Diva, and I'm all about traveling to the edges of the world all on points and miles. In this video, I'll do a flight review of our American Airlines business class flight, which was the final flight from our 2-week European vacation. But before I do, please hit that like button. All right, this is our last international leg from Lisbon to Philly. May the traveling gods be with us. We flew American Airlines Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner business class with the 1-2-1 configuration. As Mr. O and I got ourselves settled into the seats, the kids were getting really comfortable and familiar with all the buttons in their seat. Mr. O quickly got comfortable with his class of bubbly. Now let's discuss the personal storage space. The first compartment was deep enough for a cell phone and other personal effects. There was also a wired remote to control the display screen, a USB port, and headphone jack. The second compartment was much smaller. All right, so initial reaction of this flight is it looks pretty new. The seats are very spacious. They offer a mimosa, champagne, or water, and they even offer the kiddos some orange juice, which they are loving. They have a little mini kit set up here. They had some plush bedding where I guess later you can lay it out, which that would be a nice addition. There's a little storage compartment, personal lights. So yeah, I think this is going to be a nice, comfortable 7-hour flight. So hopefully we can get a good 4 to 5 hours of sleep. We shall see. So as I'm sitting here relaxing, the flight attendant introduced herself, and I did pre-order our meal just because sometimes things, I don't eat a lot of meat, so I did request fish, so she was just confirming that. But normally there's a fish, vegetarian, and a meat dish. But here's the menu. Flagship business class menu. So there's going to be a small plate option, California carrots, there's a salad, main plate, dessert, and mid-flight snacks, as well as a light meal, which is a chicken pot pie. And a Thai salad with tofu. Looks like you have some whiskey, some liqueurs, beers, soft drinks, and some bubbly, white wine, red wines. I was trying to see if they have some Portugal wine, because Portugal has some good wine, and it was really cheap. It was €20 for a bottle, a big bottle. That's it. Now let's discuss the amenity kit. It's a really nice sturdy bag with a little handle. You have your eye mask, you have dental kit, some earplugs, lip balm, and some hand and body lotion. Not bad. After takeoff, the flight attendant came around with a hot, fresh towel. The kids started getting a little hungry and antsy, so I asked our attendant if the kids' meal could be expedited. Thankfully, they obliged. Atlas was offered chicken nuggets, corn, and mashed potatoes. They even made Atlas a hot fudge sundae in which he happily ate every bite. After Aspen fell asleep, the flight attendant brought my first course of roasted carrots and arugula salad with balsamic dressing. I was offered 3 different types of warm bread. I asked for a pretzel roll for when Aspen woke up, which she came back around to provide. The salad was tasty and fresh. I ate all of it. For the second course, I ordered the sea bass, green beans, and potatoes. The fish was flaky and not tough, and the pumpkin sauce was a nice addition to not make it dry. The meal was tasty and filling. Mr. O ordered the short rib and tore it up. I'm sure most moms can relate to your kids always interrupting your meal. This will even happen on flights. Atlas was excited about the extra space to roam in the cabin. After a tasty lunch with Aspen still sleeping, I was able to recline my seat flat and watch a show and get a few hours of sleep. After about 3 hours, Aspen woke up ready to eat. Now, I have to give a quick shout out to the flight attendants on this flight. They were the bomb. They noticed she was awake and quickly offered some fruit and chocolate pudding for her and a glass of wine for me. Afterwards, it was time to hand over my fully awake toddler to her dad so I could get some alone time. By the 6th hour, both kids were awake and ready to play. Right before takeoff, the flight attendant offered the kids a pre-arrival snack to keep them seated and occupied. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Let me say thank you.
Bye.
Bye. We did good. Now, let's discuss how much we spent for this great flight. We used 45,000 Alaska Airlines miles for Mr. O, myself, and Atlas, and paid $68.52 in taxes. For Aspen's lap infant ticket, I had to contact American Airlines directly to get that price, but we paid $560 for her flight. And again, because that's around 10% for the flight, or 10% of the flight fare. This is a steal because the normal rate on American Airlines would have been 62,000 American Airlines miles or $3,361 per person. In total, we spent 135,000 Alaska miles and $747.52 in taxes versus 186,000 American Airlines miles or $10,646 out of pocket. We were able to use Alaska Airlines miles because Alaska is a World Alliance partner with American Airlines, so you can basically use Alaska Airlines miles to fly American Airlines. Now, let's discuss my ratings for food, service, value, and overall experience. For food, I'll give it a 5 stars. We had different food options and enjoyed all of them. There were also a variety of snacks for the kids throughout the flight. For parents traveling with kids, snacks are like the end all be all, and they will always save you, as well as purchasing like a new toy. For service, I'll give it 5 stars. The flight attendants definitely made this flight. They were the most friendly and interactive. They were visible but not intrusive, and they definitely provided top-notch business class service. For seat, I'll give it a 4 star. There was enough space for Aspen and I to get like a solid 3 to 4 hours of sleep. The different compartments, the storage compartments were adequate enough for like your phone, your shoes, and any personal items that you had. The bottom of the seat was even large enough for Aspen to make a comfortable pallet for herself and play and sleep. For value, I'll definitely give it a 5 stars due to what we actually paid. Even if we had to pay the 62,000 American Airlines miles, I would have still been happy about the overall flight experience and price. Now, that leads me to the overall experience. I will definitely have to say 5 stars all around. A lot of the US airline companies don't really get great reviews for international flights. However, with this amazing flight, everyone left fully rested and really most appreciative of this opportunity to fly an amazing business class flight. If you like to fly similar flights, all of my referral links are listed below. I've listed it for the American Airlines credit card, the Alaska credit card, as well as the Bilt credit card, which you can transfer over to American Airlines, and you get points for using or for paying for rent. So a no-brainer there. Also, if you aren't sure where to start with booking award flights and you just kind of aren't sure of what to do, where to get started, how to even earn the points, please reach out to my pointsdiva.com website and I will be more than happy to help. So please come back to my channel to watch the other videos from our 2 weeks vacation in Europe. We traveled to Madrid, Mallorca, and Lisbon, and also flew Air France business class. If you enjoyed this flight, please hit that like and subscribe button.